Right, this is for comedy purposes. Anyone that doesn't understand that, you shouldn't be here, mate. All due respect, because you know that I'm a witty twat by now. Yeah, this is all in the name of comedy, mate. So fuck it. I'm just having a real laugh with this woman at the moment, man. We're just having a bit of back and forth, fucking funny flirting banter. I never used to do this bollocks, mate, because all it does is wind you up. But that's coming from a twat that used to spend thousands in strip clubs a week. So what do I know about cock teasing? Do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Anyway, so you know what you're in for already. This is going to be adult material here for people over 30, preferably. Keeps up at this rate. I just found out that age of consent is 16. That's a fucking joke. Calm down. It's still 16 apparently. Now, all joking aside, mate, it is scary to think about back in the day because I know for a lot of fucking facts, at least up until, I don't know, certainly in the mid-90s, so it didn't really matter to us because we were all the same age anyway. But I must have been at least 19, 20 when they were letting 15-year-old birds into clubs and they looked 20 fucking 5. Dak, she was 18 years old going on 35. Dak, she told me she was 18. She was very willing, you know what I mean? I had to practically take my pants shut. But between you and me, she might have been 15, but you get that little red beaver right up in front of your idea. I don't think it's crazy at all, and I don't think you do either. I hear what you're saying, Mr. McMurphy. No man alive would resist that, and now they say I'm crazy because I sit here like a goddamn vegetable. Don't make a bit of sense to me. Well, that's what being crazy is. I'm stone off the wall, crazy motherfucker, whatever the fuck Jack Nicholson says. Wacko. But no more, no less. That was not me. That was one of the best films ever made. One of the funniest things I've ever heard, if you've got a fucking sense of humour. And like the key to it was 15-year-old girls can be very fucking naughty. As long as you are 15 as well, it's cool. As long as it's not against the law, it's cool. Let me make that fucking clear. This is comedy. No one fucking freak out. I'm probably being paranoid, but the way things are these days, I don't know if you're allowed to shit without getting put in bracelets for it. But yeah, I'm clearly being funny here, because it is funny to talk about funny shit. And let's all be honest, man. Fuck it out. If you're not horny at 15, then you need to get straight down the doctor's mate and say, well, the ain't saying is wrong here, mate. Not everyone is fucking horny at 9, like this cunt, but most people by 15, mate, it's all they fucking think about. But like I say, as long as you're both 15 yourself. But I'm telling you for another fucking fact, mate, there was law breaking going on back in my day, mofos. Fuck's sake. But in all seriousness, by the time we left school, these girls were fucking women, mate. Incredible. We had one of the sexiest, and the year below us. I think our school was famous for having like the sexiest fucking women or girls in fucking London, mate. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it just seemed that way to us. But I remember sitting at school, mate. And again, this is for adults, man. I'm talking about the good old days here. Consenting children. 14-year-olds and boys and girls getting together, mate, and fucking figuring it all out. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? It's not illegal, man, as long as you're both consenting, mate, and you're both fucking the same age. As far as I know, I don't know how it works these days, but we all know. If you didn't, you know, if you didn't fuck around and mess about with girls when you were at school, then I feel sorry for you, mate. Do you know what I mean? But these days, it's going to be tough, man, because society says you shouldn't do that. I think, and women are going to repress it, man. Natural urges and shit. I'm just saying, that's why this channel is called Free Will to all adults. I forgot to put the all adults bit, but that's the name of this channel officially, and I'm talking about literally adults here. But it's a funny word these days because I can't look at someone in their 20s as an adult. They just seem like a kid to me. But look at me, man. I'm like a fucking 10-year-old. Like just a teenager that doesn't want to grow up and shit. But yeah, this is all in the name of fucking having a giggle, really. But it's all true on some level. I just miss the old days, man. It was so different, and it suited my personality, mate. I've always been a bit born to be wild, mate. And at 14, man, it was about girls and fucking getting high, man. And everyone was doing it, and it was all good. And like I say, all I'm trying to say is anyone that is allowed to have their own free will, is my advice to you is don't let society fucking ruin your life, mate. That's free advice to adults. You can take it or you can leave it. I mean, that's my point here, getting serious for a minute. Take all the rest as banter, man, because obviously I'm having a fucking giggle. But there's some truth to all of it, do you know what I mean? But obviously, there's no one that hates fucking pedophilia or anything naughty more than me, mate. Them motherfuckers need to die. Because, like I say, I've got on that subject before, mate, and I'll rip fuck it all, mate. Do you know what I mean? I just think about that. Like I say, I've said it before many times. The reason I decided I never wanted kids, and I still never changed my mind, is because what happened to Jamie Bolger, man? What happened to that little boy at 13? Fucked me up so bad. I was like, it's not worth the risk, mate. I know I'd be worried sick about my kids all the time, boys, girls, whatever. And I wanted to kill those two little fuckers myself. I didn't care if they were 10, man. I was so fucking angry about that shit. It fucking had a lasting effect, mate. It just made me afraid of responsibility, I think. Those two little fuckers have got a lot to answer for, man. Not just to that boy's fucking family either, Gordon Bennett.